All right, we're going. Sweet.
Cel pisze. And you're live. Okay, so, dobry. We're going to present into you this game Street Hustle, and joining me is another renowned enthusiast of this cycle of games, Mitsu. Woo!
Hey, hello guys. Please reset your timer.
Yeah, I'm going.
Other than that, finally a game that's easy to spell. First of all.
Yes,
and
Bakuhatsu no Sensei. Okay, so anyway, the agreement was that the intro cinematics of this game is counted into the schedule, but we'll start with time soon, and I assure you, the intro cinematics of this game is exactly what you came here today. Alright,
yes.
Without further ado,
this is, I hope you're ready for a deep story.
Go. So, Mirage Software, distributor of renowned software,
Word Software,
creators of Franco the Crazy Revenge and Doman Grzechy Ardana.
Oh yes. So you guys know this is going to be quality.
I don't know how about you, but I also in my main room have humongous stickman draw with a ballpoint pen on the wall. Anyway, this is Piotrek, our protagonist. This is his room. Here comes my favorite shot in this scene.
Yes.
So, now that we have acquainted with the plot, the game tells a story of Piotrek who takes vengeance on whoever interrupted his slumber. And also, the music, it's so good, it has no right to be this good, but it is. Just listen. And also, just we will show the splash screen before we begin, you need to see it as well.
Yes, so this is kind of the port of Beat Bad. What was it named?
Alright, how about we start? We'll talk on the way. Oh, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh wait,
yeah,
the time is already done. Yeah, the game has been inspired by what exactly there's a dispute. You see, on one of the title screen it says original concept by Beam Software, and this clue led me to a game called Bob and Rumble, and it roughly looks like this, but then Miku's encountered a game called Backstreet Beatdown, I think.
Yes, Backstreet Beatdown, which is also a wonderful quality game on its own. So in this beautiful, wonderful game, you have two attacks. You have Punch, that's absolutely terrible, and you have Throw, that's also bad, but a little bit better.
Yeah, the Punch does 1 damage and leaves you open for retaliation, while the Throw does 2 damage, and it's the only reliable offensive tactics, pretty much. I'm waiting for the power-up, guy. I need power-ups. Alright, extra life. We have a run, okay?
Okay?
This game can be unbeatable if the game don't grant you enough extra life or health potions. Okay.
Yes, this is
right. The writing
game.
on the wall, it says Wiedźmy do domu, hacks go home, and there are bullet holes on the wall, so probably someone got hit with burst with Kalashnikov. Very dangerous this quick.
Yes.
So anyway, in this game, as you can see on the name on the top of the bar, I am Piotrek, and I beat grannies and grandpas, and the grannies with cane are the most atrocious and exposing what's wrong with this game opponent. The cane attack has most range, priority, and iframes that any attack of fighting game history ever. Or at least it's top 5. Alright, another power up. Oh, bomb. It will be no use to me for now.
Well, there will be few places where bombs it's very useful, but for now it's a waste.
Yep, for now we are petting the dogs. This is the tactics. Yeah, in this game you can pet the dogs, and petted dogs go off screen and it counts as defeated. But there are rare occasions where it's faster to attack the dogs because a petted dog which goes away just slightly longer to disappear it takes. Yeah, and the downward action used on grannies is ineffective. It only knocks them down for a couple seconds and you cannot attack them as it happens. Okay.
Well, I think the most interesting thing about this game is that your throw attack, it's different depending on the level you're in.
Yeah, exactly. This game is a journey of Piotrek to self-discovery. He's experimenting. New stage, new moves, so let's see what sweet moves he has now.
So yeah, right now you need to you swing the person above you and throw them off the screen, and that takes forever, but this is the most effective attack we have right now.
Yeah, it's still more reliable than punching.
And yeah, the direction of the throw, it's random and...
Nope, you somewhat you have influence over it. By releasing the button at the correct time, but in this stage in particular, it's frequent that the animation of you grabbing them desynchronizes with animation of them being grabbed. Right, I'm here at the left edge. I would like to do corner combo with these two guys, assuming that I hit the button. Alright, he's going to... yeah, towards the right. That synchronization just happened. Alright, and from now on I would like to throw everyone towards the right, because the next stage is at the right edge of the screen, and it would be nice to be there once the stage is over. So again, what's wrong with this move, right? Piotrek is experimenting, as I mentioned. So Piotrek is a grappler, which means he has to get close to deal damage. So if your own move does the thing where the enemy, you throw your own enemy so far away from you, and all the work you've put into getting close you have to do again as a consequence of your own action, it's not very well game design. It's not very well moveset design, I mean.
Well, it's his first game he ever did, so you can give the programmer some slack, truth be told.
Yeah, as I was about to mention, in reference to the posters in the background, as you can see, Franco, Doman, I mentioned it. This game was created before Franco and Doman, and yeah, I was about to mention, let's give the guys some slack. The times were different. You couldn't just go into YouTube and look up a tutorial how to create games on Amiga. The only knowledge you got was the one you figured out on your own based on reading CPU specs.
Yes, so those were very hard to make games back then.
Yeah, and it was a how they call it? Not art, the prestige. It's if you were smart enough to create games back then, it meant you were smart. That's where I'm getting. Nowadays, you just install Unity and put out some crap, and everyone can do it. Figuratively.
Yes. So yes, this is the fastest we can go right now. Next level, I think it's a lot more efficient throw move.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, come on. Yeah, he does the most calming and relaxing thing, in which he runs away from me, and I have to backtrack, and he runs even further away from me, and it's... yeah. Alright, next stage, next moveset. Let's see what sweet move Piotrek show us this time. There we go. This one is also imbalanced, but this time in your favor. You just grab them once and shake them until you shake out all of the HP. And in this game, everyone, including yourself, has iframes while attacking, so you may relatively stand safely be surrounded by crowd, and relatively nothing will happen to you. Oh, wait! Uh-oh. In this stage, it is imperative to pet the dogs, because if you do it wrongly, it may break your moveset. Oh, it didn't happen. If you throw the dogs in the wrong way, it may break your grab, and it no longer deals any damage, and the game becomes unbeatable because you are forced to do basic punch. It is very unreliable tactics, especially against grannies with canes, which are numerous in this game. Alright, there's a foreshadowing. There's a sign that it says that there's Bronx ahead. But for now, there's... Alright, unfortunately... Alright, if you grab them, don't release them at least. At least hold them until the health is depleted. That's the best advice. Anyway, the next... There you go. Here come the gorillas.
Monkey.
a very tanky opponent, but also it's irrelevant. I grab them once and they are defeated.
Yeah, you do so much damage in this level.
And that's how you lose life in this game, by the way. You just lay down and cry. Alright, now the convenient thing for me right now would be so that all of these guys stay towards the right of me. Yeah, it would be inconvenient in some of those pass you and go towards the left, and the enemies do the thing where they try to stay roughly at the edge of the screen, wherever the camera is currently scrolled, right? So if you are surrounded, it's better to go towards the rightmost guys first, so that the leftmost guys will chase you as you scroll the camera rightwards. Alright, there's the crowd of guys. The gorilla, if he feels like it, he'll probably maybe come closer to me so I don't have to backtrack so much. Oh, that's very close actually.
How convenient.
Such a courteous fellow, eh? Alright, now let's proceed to Bronx. Let's see what Bronx awaits for us in this Bronx. I recommend taking a screenshot and use it as a reaction picture.
So we are back to crap moves.
Yeah, this problem from stage 2 comes back with a vengeance. Once again, your own move throws your opponent away from you and several meters when you once again get close.
And yeah, you need to like hit the grab button a few times instead of just one, so that's a problem.
What? No, I just press the button one, it works as usual.
Well, I mean the enemy needs to be like twice or 3 times grabbed instead of just once and be done.
Ah, that's the problem in the entire game. Pretty much all of the opponents die in one grab, in 2 grabs I mean. Oh, the bomb, it will won't help you here.
Yes, the bomb hits the enemies too, but they suddenly went away.
And also, the enemies are capable of dodging this bomb by iframes of their attacks, which they throw out randomly at all times, as you can see. Alright, it would be nice if I managed to nail every throw towards the right. Alright, that's missed. But the grannies with umbrellas, at least they're somewhat incentivized to move towards you by doing the leap attack towards you occasionally. Alright, brace yourself. There's going to be now another type of enemy. Are you even ready for this?
Nobody is ready for this.
Yeah, there's the vertically stretched basketball player. Don't worry, there'll be more of him so we get more glance. Ah, I forgot to mention...
this is like what the only enemy, well, it's more efficient to punch him than throw.
Yeah, get him outside of screen and use the basic attack. He doesn't have a cane, only thing he does is occasionally throw his basketball, which briefly knocks you out of your... Ah, there's a jacket box, which mocks you for getting nothing, it does nothing for you. Why is the dog not petted yet? Right, I was going to mention that in the background you can see you can see 2 overly tall persons, and they are roughly twice the size of their surrounding area. This is the Mariusz Pawluk cinematographic universe becomes called. All the world software games are connected in a single timeline. We'll get to it. So yeah, Piotrek is... Yeah, this is the Piotrek's journey to self-perfection. This is where he encounters a clan of overly tall people. Alright, it is imperative that I throw this guy to the right. Come on.
Come on.
Alright, and maybe pick up.
Good.
Can I get a bomb, please? Health potion. Alright, whatever. Alright, you usually don't get bombs in the times you need, such as this one, but if the plan B is just use the basic kicks to both deal damage and proceed to the right at the same time. And if you encounter the edge of the board, then if that seems better, you may stand still and spam kicks until they defeat it. Ah, and the health potion, you may have more than 100% HP, so it's good to have. At least it is somewhat guaranteed that you won't lose life once in a while. I mean. Alright, final stage, final moveset, we'll see what the ultimate Piotrek technique looks like.
Slam!
The pile driver. Yeah, and
this is quick.
Yeah, it's somewhat spammable. if the... Oh wait, power up. Alright, health potion. Alright, we get around. I think we will make it to the end. Okay, so this is where the plot becomes whole, the puzzles click and so on. So, on the timeline, street hassle happens, friends. Piotrek embarks on a journey, meets clan of overly tall people, he impresses him by his sweet moves, Pile Driver in particular. They accept him in their ranks, they give him diet supplements, so soon he will also become overly tall, and in return, Piotrek teaches them how to Pile Driver. But this is the imperfect version yet, not the one you could see Doman Ardana. This one is being done two-handed, and it does not one-hit KO yet. So anyway, clan of overly tall people prospers, but unfortunately they mess with the wrong guy, Franco. And this is where Franco the Crazy Revenge comes. Franco goes in and decimates them, and goes back into, gets ready for their return. And then Skinny and Franco Fists of Violence happens. This is more modern game. Anyway, Franco once again goes back into hurry because clan of overly tall people start to making a return, and Franco once again decimates them, but this time he pays for it with his freedom. He goes to jail, which leaves clan of overly tall people unobstructed, and they prosper, they conquer the world, they revert the entire world back to the medieval ages, and this is where Doman Ardana takes place. Oh, by the way, Pile Driver on vertically stretched basketball player. Also, and experience.
So the final boss is entire party of these guys.
Yeah, huge squadron.
There is no proper boss in this game, sadly. I don't know if he ran out of time or just didn't feel like making more.
Or just learn the experience.
I think
this is a wacky game. Maybe they didn't take it so seriously.
Yep.
Anyway, the gorilla and the vertically slashed basketball player are pretty much the only beefy opponents in this game.
Thankfully, your grab move is pretty efficient.
Yeah, as you can see, the basketball, it didn't even hit me because I had iframes of my attempt to grab them. And the rest of the game is pretty much more of this. If you manage to get this far, then you'll manage to how do you call it? Ostatnia prosta. Home stretch, I think.
Home stretch, yes.
Oh, assuming I don't lose all those 2 lives yet. I think I will be fine. This is the second to last encounter. And the power-up just escaped from me because I didn't get pick up in time.
Yeah, this thing will time out if you take your time.
And there is only one of them at the time. As you can see, there will be 3 power-up guys, and all of them attempts to drop something, but there is only one power-up at the screen, so nah. And yeah, this will be the final fight, and theoretically, doing this would be more faster.
Efficient.
Yeah, more efficient, more faster, because theoretically it does more damage. If it weren't for the fact that occasionally they throw the basketball and knock you off the rhythm. So spamming the throws is more consistent. Especially since the Pile Driver is much more spammable.
And iframes for days.
Yeah, also. This time also it would be convenient if they didn't spread themselves around the stage too much, so I don't have to backtrack. So far, the guy towards the left, he's teasing. Alright, playtime's over. Your turn, buddy. Yeah.
Bonk.
Try going towards the left now.
Time for you to become a vegetable to the ground with you.
Time for you to cosplay as pneumatic drill. Alright, and there it is. The end of the game. Stop the timer, perhaps. Oh, whoops. It's 0
yeah.
now. Alright, whatever. So, this is your reward. You have become crowned as the #1 oppressor of grannies and grandpas in entire of Bronx. And this chair, if you pay attention to details, it's not the same chair that Arda will be sitting on loading string in Doman Ardana, where it says, when you weep, he can see it. Right.
Yes.
And that's all.
You have defeated the noise. You can go to sleep now. Again.
Yeah, and that's all the game has to offer. This has been Street Castle. This has been us. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Till next time.